left testicle because it's longer than the other one.
Oh my.
And we're on.
Look at Llama's balls.
That's right.
Look at Lana's balls.
That's right.
We are on.
She was such a fucking pig.
Yeah, she's
So what's next? What's next on the list, Jimmy? What's on your agenda?
Big Burger.
On my agenda?
Big Burger.
As we're already on, and we're still discussing it. That's great.
Big Burger.
Yes, the Big Burger.
Oh, the 10,000 calorie burger.
Yes.
9,606 to be exact.
Yes.
And we're live.
I'm rounding it down to the nearest, rounding it up to the nearest thousands.
Oh, and the nudist.
You
gotta do that one.
All right.
Nudist cafe.
You know we're live, right? And we're still talking about it.
Yes.
It's a preview. It's a taste of what you'll get.
I'll
Yeah.
give you a taste, yeah.
These are things of what to come.
Yeah.
Gum.
You're gonna come on your chin, yeah. Yes, Neo nigga.
Let me see if I can get this chat thing up before fucking it goes crazy.
Her last name's not Chin.
Yeah.
No, it's not Chin, it's Yun.
Because she is.
Dr. Yun, Eastern Medicine. Bong.
Dong, 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 dong.
Share it to my fucking page.
You know, the scary thing is not. I don't think anybody remembered that we were doing 3 shows tonight. So it's kind of funny.
I didn't even know we were doing 3.
Well, I like to surprise everybody. I like to surprise everybody. Fuck it.
Focus.
Yeah, focus, my brother.
What was that thing?
Excuse me.
Thing that you did last week with the Indian guy, the commercial with the Indian guy?
Sun
Yeah.
deep tissue massage. Every massage.
I just want to get this chat thing up. Oh God, it's not gonna let me do it. All right, that's what's freezing. There's too much shit running. All right.
My Wi-Fi is off.
My Wi-Fi.
I have no idea what it is, but it'll be fixed over the weekend. Because that's why it froze over there. I don't know.
Damn it.
Who's going to be the first in pipe bomb history to moon the camera?
No, we're not doing that. I'm not getting kicked off of YouTube.
Nah, we get kicked off YouTube for that shit.
I'm not doing that.
I thought about it, but I said no.
Like, look, everyone, I really do have a hairy ass.
I thought about it, but I said no, I can't do it because
Janice just laughing already. That's okay.
Well, look at it this way. At least Janet is having fun.
Listen, somebody asked me the other day,
What?
and they were like, first off, why are you such an asshole? And I said, because stupid people like you annoy me. So you just piss me off, I become an asshole.
No, you put me through some shit, then I'm an asshole.
Well, that's besides the point.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But we're gonna share the video on Facebook so I can actually see it because we have I have no notification.
Very simple phone.
You didn't get a notification?
No, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently Janet did because she's on.
I'm looking and I don't see anything.
That's weird.
That's bad.
I know.
There's a lot of weird shit going on.
I know.
I think we're in the
It's moving,
twilight
so
zone.
I don't know. Maybe the fucking internet in the fucking house is fucked up. I have no idea. Did you get a fucking phone update today?
A few days ago.
I got mine today.
I got mine for like.
It's fucking weird.
Mine's due, but I didn't do it yet.
You know, Flamey has made a couple of appearances tonight, but where's his buddy?
Scaly?
Yes.
Scaly was licking fucking Helen's boobs before.
Yeah.
Lucky Scaly.
Like this.
Ellen,
This,
your boobs,
Scaly.
your boobs
Fucking
are
weird
big.
ass shit going on in this fucking
Her
in this
boobs
room.
is what's bringing us viewers.
Yes, mucho.
You have to stop fucking dressing like Miss Daisy and show some tits.
Hey, I could bring one day, you know, a little sexy.
There you go.
All right, I'm actually moving my mic,
Then Helen.
which is
I
weird.
mean, I'll show my tits to everyone.
We go like this.
Yeah, I'll show my tits. Oh, no. Those are my tats, not my tits.
All right, so I guess the only household of the Sean and Janet are watching.
Oh, there's Enzo.
We really did.
Oh,
I
see,
really
and
didn't get no
yes.
freaking, what you call it thing.
Oh, you don't
Well, you're gonna have to go on the channel then, because I also hear that YouTube is kind of fucking around with notifications.
You're being very fickle.
They're just being retarded. It's just one big fucking retarded mess. All right, so
Love is a fickle beast.
I'm just gonna fucking scare the shit out of everybody again.
That was the fucking first episode.
Yeah, I'm going to I'm going there. Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit.
I love it. Like a
Oh, baby.
fucking clown. God damn it. All right. All right. So this show is called Free for All. I'm gonna fuck around with shit in the meantime. Could you kindly read that article that I posted right before showtime?
Want to get this one, Alan?
Well, let me look.
I'm trying to share this show.
No. Well. Okay. So then save that one for you because you said you wanted to go off on that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Cosmo Times?
Wait. You know what? Let me read that fucking article.
Yeah, I want some fucking real like anger on this one.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
That's right. It's all right now. Let me show you my penis.
Oh boy.
I don't know if the fucking thing played over there. You know.
I'm getting absolutely no notifications of our show.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, I can't fucking help you with that.
Well, according to this, it says we've been live for 6 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know,
Like,
but
the
fucking.
notifications been fucking up.
Yeah.
They've been ass clowning us.
Listen, I don't know about ass clowning, but you know.
That was your word, bro.
Oh, Kapla.
Well, that's a Jericho theme.
Jericho started the whole ass clown thing.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna go back with that.
Yes, we're riding the lightning.
Yes, because this is a really bad fucking Metallica setup.
You got good songs on that album too.
Fucking my favorite.
Thank you,
album.
Sean. Thank you, Enzo. I take a lot of pride in fucking trying to set all this shit up. Although it's not perfect all the
Almost
time.
now my phone wanna go slow. Fucking phone, I swear.
Now is it slow or matte slow?
It's just fucking no. It's just retarded. I think I might
You
have
went
unplugged
there.
this thing.
Yeah,
That should have been
you did go
interesting.
there.
All right, so we have until the fucking laptop battery dies. That's fucking great.
Oh boy.
All right.
Here we go.
All right. Did you find? What do we have on there?
Sorry.
Okay, that one.
Okay.
I'll have to. I'll try to figure something out with this.
I hate that shit. Like you fucking scroll, you scroll like 4 times and the screen don't move.
Exactly, I hate that shit. Here we go. White tennis player. Hold on, wait a second.
Yeah, that's it. White tennis player to black tennis player.
I got this.
You got it. All right. Good.
White tennis player to black tennis player. At least I know my dad. I would have punched this dude in the fucking face for that.
I would punch him in the face for that too.
I mean, look how this motherfucker look, man. Just look at him.
Oh, that arrogant imp.
First of all, he look like a trust fund baby.
I was just
Because
gonna
he
say
is
that.
one.
a trust fund.
That's
thing.
because he is one.
Fucking here you go look. Boone, North Carolina. A white men's college tennis player has been suspended after a black opponent tweeted that his on-court rival told him, "At least I know my dad," during their weekend match. Appalachian State University in North Carolina issued a statement Monday saying Spencer Brown, who's white,
Spencer Brown.
was
The
suspended.
irony of it all.
Was suspended indefinitely after Sunday's match with North Carolina A&T State University, a historically black college. Appalachian State apologized in its statement, calling the conduct derogatory and offensive. No, what will be offensive basically is me basically having my 2 knuckles go across this motherfucker's face. And John Wilson, what a name for a black guy. Oh my God, this is just terrible.
You're saying reverse the names?
It's just really, really, really terrible. The black player, and listen, this is what I just say it. The black player, not the player, the black player, who is also A&T's senior class president, said Brown. Brown made other offensive comments during Sunday's NCAA Division I match. The tweet included a photo of Brown. After yesterday's men's tennis match, an Appalachian, state student athlete engaged in behavior that was derogatory and offensive. Appalachian State said in a release, the student athlete has been suspended indefinitely from the team, effective immediately for violating the student athlete discipline policy. A school spokeswoman says there will be no additional comments. A recording heard on a call to the Appalachian State's men's tennis coach said his number was disconnected. Lovely. So basically,
Coincidence?
yeah, pretty much. So basically,
You cut and run?
you had this little trust fund bitch ass of a baby, this little trust fund baby, if you guys can see, Rick, if you may, you can show them.
First off, I wanted to fucking just punch that guy right in the dick to
You know
begin
what I'm
with.
saying? I mean, first of all,
That goddamn cheesy ass fucking smile.
okay,
Look, if you're gonna take a photo, why do I need to see your fucking tricolored teeth, white, yellow, and butter?
first of all, a few things. Let me tell you something. If that was me, I'd come back with a very strong rebuttal that'd make him want to fight me.
Rebuttal?
Rebuttal. That's right. Rebuttal.
Yes.
Second,
Because it's got to be all about the ass.
if I basically wanted, if I had it my way, if I wanted to be a little immature, I would have fucked him up. I would have basically said, I would have fucked him up. And after that, I would have been like, you know what? Even I don't know my father, but at least I don't change color when I get fucked up, you bitch.
I mean,
Now, we're not saying...
Is that serious to get into shit like this?
I mean, it's like this. Like, okay, you know what? Let me clear the air on this one. Okay, listen, guys.
Hey, that's a huge air freshener, by the way.
Listen, guys. Let me tell you something. All right, me, Jim, and Rick, mask will come off. Me, Jim, and Rick.
Yes.
We've known each other for years. I'm gonna exclude Helen and the cleaner lady out of this because we know each other for years. See, we have boundaries of what we will call each other.
Yeah.
They will never use the N word on me or the S word on me. Spick or nigga. Basically, if you guys don't know what the words.
Well,
are.
I definitely want to shoot on that N word in a few minutes after you do that.
Right.
So
No, I'm just saying, like,
Because we know where to toe the line.
you know what I'm
That's the
saying?
thing.
They know. Me, I know basically what not to say. So we've been friends for years, and certain things basically, if I find something offensive, they know basically I'm gonna chin check them, not punch them in the face, real, but like chin check them. So basically, shit like that with the gentleman, Mr. whatever the fuck his name is,
Spencer
Brown.
Brown.
Brown, sound like a fucking brown shit stain, motherfucker.
He looks like
That's
a shit
exactly
stain.
what it is.
I guarantee you that homeboy had fucking shit stains in that fucking
I'm
underwear
telling you, like,
drawers of his.
Shit like that, I'm telling
Because
you.
he got fucking put in the New York Post, for Christ's sakes.
Yo, shit, let me tell you something. Shit like that. If that was me, like I said, two things would have happened.
He would not have his vision.
One, I'll say something back to him that'll be like a nice little rebuttal that he probably wouldn't have a comeback. Or two, beat his ass and give a nice little rebuttal as well. But all in all, basically, it's gonna have to end in beating his ass, because basically, that's a crime that cannot go unpunished. Plain and simple.
I mean, just the looks of him. Just beat him on general principle.
He looks arrogant.
He looks like he does stunt doubles to gay porn on weekends.
Who
the fuck is that guy?
He looks like the type who's like, literally, like, would look at you and be like, "My family's richer than yours."
Pretty much. And
What
I'd,
Fuck yourself.
Yeah, I'd be like,
and
I'd be
I'd
like,
rob
yeah,
his
you
ass.
want a medal? Here.
and I'd rob
And
his
I'll
ass.
give him a
Fuck
penny
that
for his
shit.
thoughts.
Right. That's why I would turn around and say to that little fucking trust fund cocksucker, I would turn around and say, I work for my money. I don't go sucking my father's cock to get his money.
Actually, I'd be like this. I'd be like, you know what? You're a bitch.
He is a bitch. You see
That's
the
it.
picture?
That's it.
Fucking white people.
All right,
And his
but you know
mother is
what?
one.
I wanted to kind of touch on this because apparently it's a recurring topic. And those who are not watching are probably watching our brother's show, Bedroom Radio, and it becomes a topic on their show too.
Right.
All right? And another shameless plug to them, who are on exactly right now at the same time as us, and we'll be transferring over to that show when we're done. All right.
Yes.
Let me get rid of this fucking static. All right, so basically, race is not going to be a topic that will ever stop. It's going to be an ongoing
It's
fucking thing,
perpetual,
okay? Now,
unfortunately.
there was a clip that I saw on Facebook, and because it's a nationally syndicated show, I can't play it. But it was Ice Cube and Bill Maher. Now, Bill Maher has some fucking great shows. They're funny.
Sometimes he goes a little too far, though.
But he does go over the top, and Ice Cube in the fucking show goes, I really like your show, but sometimes your jokes go a little too far. Now, in respect, and in retrospect at the same time, okay, if you're hanging out with a bunch of your friends and you say that N-word they take it as a respect thing. They take it as a loyalty thing, okay? But if you go outside of that group, okay, and you said it to a guy on the street, you were getting punched dead in your face.
Well, actually, I'm going to have to correct you on that one, bro, because some, and I say this with a big ass some, will not like that word. Because, first of all, even though I joke around and say it sometimes, but
it's all in jokes.
it's not, it's like this. I'll put it to you like this. See, they'll say to each other, you got a lot of people outside of the, how can I put it?
The circle?
You got people outside of us who use the N-word blatantly.
Liberally.
Yeah. You have Asians use the N-word like crazy. And I listen to them on the train. You even have Arabs using this shit. And I'm listening to them like, wow.
Do the voice, dude. How do they sound when they say it?
My nigga.
Yeah.
My nigga.
What about the Chinese guy?
Oh, my nigga.
Or as it was said in Russia, so, what's up, my nigga?
Yeah, exactly. No, but like, see, the thing about it is this. See, I tell people, I'm like, listen. It's like family. Family will call somebody something. Like, for instance, if I have a cousin, well, I have cousins, and I call them, oh, you're a bitch ass. You're this shit. No, you're a fucking donkey. You're a jackass. That's between me and my cousin. Let somebody outside my family call my cousin a jackass.
Oh dear.
That's a different story.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I've called your cousin a jackass quite a few thousand times. And can get away with it. Why? Because I know him, and
Exactly.
you're technically family to me.
Exactly. But like I said, but I'm saying everybody say, oh, well, black people call themselves the N-word all the time. Okay, yeah, again, like I said, it's a circle thing, and it's a family thing. Outside of that, you can't call nobody else. You can't call nobody that.
Not unless you're in the circle.
Exactly. You're not in
Yeah,
that
but
circle.
the point that in the clip, okay? Now again, he's a fan of the show.
See,
He was
Bill-
on the show.
See, also Bill Murr. I never liked Bill Murr.
I never liked
I never liked Bill Murr. Bill Murr.
I
Bill,
don't
Bill
bother.
Murr's an open racist. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
it.
Oh,
but-
he wears it like a fucking badge of honor.
And not because he was fucking a black chick doesn't necessarily mean, oh no, he's not racist. Yes, the fuck he was, because guess what? Thomas Jefferson had slaves. He fucked a young black chick. Many of the slave masters fucked many black women, and they didn't like.
The funny thing is,
You know, come on.
and I'm not a huge fan of his music.
Who?
Ice Cube.
I like his music. Well,
I'm not a huge fan. I'll listen to it. I can tolerate it, but it's not on my top 25 list of
Must
artists
listen.
that I want to listen to.
what side, motherfucker?
Okay? I think he's like 27, but that's besides the point. The point he was trying to bring about it was, it's not a term that rightfully should be used.
Right.
Like, okay, and again, this is not a racist thing. I'm only quoting
Shut
the
up and quote
video. They're trying to bring the word back.
I know.
In other words, they're trying to take the terminology back. That it shouldn't be used as a hateful term. It should be used in a respectful
But the sad
term.
thing about it is a hateful term because. think
But
about it.
according
We
to
really
him,
don't know
though,
that. That's the thing.
according to
No, it is.
him, it should
is.
only be
I know,
used.
I agree.
It should only be used by a certain group of people.
Because watch this. Well,
Not like the KKK or these white supremacists,
watch this.
but it should not be used
I'm gonna show
in
you
that,
something.
that way.
Which is so funny. You got also a lot of ethnic groups call themselves amongst each other same derogatory names that was called to them. Like for instance, like I've heard like Guyanese or Indian, whatever like that. They'll say, "Hey, what's up, my coolie?" Now, coolie is a derogatory term to when you call like the Indian Guyanese or the Indian Trinidadians. You call them a coolie, they'll fuck you up. Like also, like for instance, no offense on Helen, you call an Asian a gook or whatever, they'll fuck you up. Plain and simple.
Same thing with me with like Guinea and WAP.
Also, Italians.
Yeah.
You call them a wop, means without papers.
Oh, that's where I fucking toe the line.
You'll get fucked up.
Guinea, WAP,
It's
greaser,
like-
grease ball.
Let's see. For Asian, they'll say gook. They'll say kami. They'll say
The commie was Russian.
yeah.
Yeah,
no,
it is Russian.
No. Because the Vietnamese were communists also.
Oh, that's true. I almost forgot about that.
Vietnamese
Yes.
and also China. China's also common. communists,
Believe it or not,
and I think I'm not sure. I think Korea is too. I think I'm not sure.
Only
Believe
half
it
of
or-
Korea's
Believe it or
Right.
not,
communist.
if going back to the time of the Vietnam War, the Vietnamese also don't like to be called VCs. They don't like to be called Charlie.
Viet Cong, yeah, exactly.
They don't like to be called Charlie because that's what they were referred to in the Vietnam War.
Charlie basically is basically the phonetic alphabet of C.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. That's
Yeah.
which is kind of sad because like I said, like even it's funny. The people from Thailand, they don't like to be called Siamese.
That's true.
They don't like to be called Siamese. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of funny. Or if you really want to hit home, Native Americans don't like to be called Indians.
By the way, I got bored.
That's cool.
I like that one.
I got bored.
I like that.
I
Now I'm
love
saying
it.
I just realized also, I'm sorry to interrupt, but also besides like WAP and Guinea, I can't stand being called a Dago.
they
I
call
never
they call
heard
they
that
call a lot
one.
of Latin people. That's like a Latin term because
Yeah, Mickey called Rocky a Dago in the first
But
movie.
but you know what? The whole point of this is that
Dago mustache.
now where is this fucking douchebag from?
North Carolina.
Figures.
North
He
Carolina.
probably goes home and fucks his sister.
Well, maybe
Ew,
he's
redneck.
part of that generation that fucking, you know, because of the way it was back in the day. You know what I mean? Like the whole fucking north south. I fuck my sister and my cousin at the same
He
time. 'cause
buys
I like
condoms
an-
to make him sock
I like an
puppets.
inbred three-way. You know, it's possible. Maybe I don't know, but like, I think people should really just be fucking schooled in this fucking terminology thing.
People need to wake up and realize that just because, like you said before about the circle, they just got to stop acting like, oh, they say it, why can't I? Because you're not in their circle, you're not in their clique, or you're not in their crew or their group. You have no right to say it. Me, the relationship I have with my friends, the fact that we've known each other for so long, it doesn't matter. There's still that respect factor. You still know where to toe the line. Unless, you know, you're really humble and laid back. Like, I don't give a fuck what you call me. Like, you guys, I don't give a shit if you call me a Whopper or a Greaser or a Dago or a Guinea, because you're my boys.
I just call you my
Some
frumpy
motherfucker
bastard.
on the that too. Some motherfucker on the street, like, oh, you wop motherfucker. That's where it's gonna get serious. But
Or rather dangerous for them.
yes,
The only thing
people
I can
just
really
gotta
say
stop
about
thinking, oh, they could say, so could I.
the only thing I can really say about it to kind of like move on to the next part of the show is that if you're going to use terminology and you're amongst friends or family in our case, then keep it there.
Exactly.
Don't use it out of context to somebody you don't know, because you'll end up on our show eventually. It's the truth. Some stupid person comes out and goes, "Yo, what's up?" and uses the N-word and gets his throat slashed. And guess what? He ends up on our fucking newsreel because it comes across Facebook.
Exactly.
And also too, it'll be called stupid news.
Yes.
Yeah, stupid news. I use the
now,
N-word.
to lighten the
I use
mood-
the N-word and get fucking shot.
Now to lighten the mood,
A word from our sponsor.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. Sorry. It's very bright.
Strobe lights.
Yes, because that's how we roll. It's a pre-word. I'm not doing this for 3 minutes, sorry.
it's so white.
This is only 30 seconds. Shit, I'm tired. Fuck that. I'm tired.
Fist bump that shit.
Did you have to?
That's the Patriot Pipe Bomb Dance School
Yes.
of Insanity.
The music stop.
Dude, that was 56 seconds. I was tired after 30.
50. Oh, come on. Wow.
56 seconds.
Oh, dear.
Listen,
Okay,
he's
go
sick.
die.
He's sick. He smokes a lot. I'm fucking sick. I couldn't fucking last through 3.5 minutes of that song.
That was funny.
Holy shit.
The following is rated R. It contains violence, adult language, nudity, and adult content.
Because it's funny when the music would stop.
He kept going.
We just hear you going like.
By the way, that was another issue that came up across. I get a lot of comments on my own page, and people message me on my Facebook or whatever. Okay, we kind of did start a trend in the bedroom radio network.
Did we?
Which is us, the Derek Relevant Show, the Man-Child Show, and I think it's like 2 or 3 other shows.
What about the Woman Child?
That a lot of the material that is presented on our shows do not have a warning. We were the first show out of all of the ones on our network to come up with that warning. So now, every time you see our show, or you see the Derek Relaford Show, or the preview for it on Facebook, it says adults only.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, and for everybody that doesn't know that, we do have the credit to show. I know I apologize to everybody that we haven't really been showing the credit or whatever. So I'm going to show it now for a brief second.
Warning, this audio or video may contain explicit language or extreme views. Discretion is advised.
All right, so now we're back. So
what the hell are we tuning back into? He's up in arms.
Well, you'll probably see it up on the screen. No, but
wait,
it was.
Wait, what is this? I gotta see what. If you're humping her arm, I'm gonna beat myself.
He was humping my shoulder.
I the fucking watching the screen. No, but that's another thing that a lot of people have been kind of aching and baking about is this whole, like, again, we're bringing it up again because it just feels like it never stops. This fucking net neutrality bullshit. Like, we don't give you a warning to tell you what kind of content we got.
If they can't handle
it's mature content.
Watch.
But it's funny though because
put your kids to bed. Instead on somebody's face.
Now, again, of a lot of our brother stations that are in the network or the the group have not been getting kicked off Facebook now because
have not or have
not. They've been getting delayed, but they have not been being kicked off of the social media network because we have started that trend that we give you the warning for our show.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good.
And now it alerted everybody else, like Bedroom Radio and the Man-Child Show, to give even that slightest little warning, like ours. It says viewer discretion advised. You know, we talk about violence and sex and fucking all that other good shit that we talk about.
And anal cavities and penile apparatuses and dragon titties.
Listen, it's just it's the form of life now. You have to fucking walk on tippy toes, no matter where you go, so you don't cut your foot on fucking some of the net neutrality bullshit.
Hey.
Scaly likes you.
A little too much. Stop.
What was that little squeak?
I don't know. Did our comment section die?
Lesbian action.
Or people just sitting there?
No idea.
Are you people still there? Or did we...
She's so jumpy. It's not a real animal.
Yeah, really. All right. So what else do we have on our show?
Let's see.
I know you wrote a whole stick of fucking lists and stuff.
Oh yeah, here's one. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
The nudist restaurant opens in Paris with diners wear nothing but slippers. Okay, listen. I'm gonna read this one, and I got something to say about this.
I have plenty to say about it.
Nudism is a movement that definitely divides opinions. On the one hand, supporters think it's nice that everybody could just be free and learn to accept their bodies for what they are. On the other hand, others think there's some things that are better left to the imagination, and some people you'd really rather not see nude. I mean, imagine seeing your grandma with no clothes on.
Hey, naked grandma.
Traumatic stuff.
No, not Mae Young.
Wait. Well, Paris isn't the kind of place that cares what the haters say, and it's always ahead of trends.
There's a lot of head.
Tell me about it. No matter how unusual they may be. This is why you won't be surprised to hear that Paris has opened its very first nudist restaurant. Leave your clothes at the door and let's take a look inside. Oh my God, there's black people in there too. And this black chick got fucking wrinkly titties. Oh God.
First, before I mention that France is part of one of the freaky deaky real big fucking deals in cuisine.
Oh yeah, they are.
But to
Wines
have
and
a
cheeses.
full naked restaurant, well, actually, you know, you really can't even call it a full nudist restaurant, because if they were really fully nude, they wouldn't be wearing slippers.
He's got a point.
But I guess that is for a safety precaution in case somebody drops a load and you don't want to slip on their load.
Yeah, but what happens if somebody goes in there, like right after taking a dump, and they didn't finish the process, and they leave a streak on the seat?
First of all, you know what, listen.
Okay.
Wait, what does that have to
wait.
do with the fucking
Wait.
157 naked people that are walking around?
Wait. First and foremost, I'm sorry, but I've eaten naked before. After having sex with a chick, that's different.
Wait, so you dined al fresco?
No. I'm talking about indoors, like, you know, not in public.
Would have been a problem if it was in public.
No. First of all.
He's dead already. He's done.
First of all,
He's done.
I don't want to see my hairy ass. Okay. And sure as hell don't want to see nobody's saggy ass titties. And listen, first of all, I don't look. Listen. Okay.
Jim died already.
Listen.
He's died.
Listen. Okay. I would do not. I don't want to be in public, eating, watching somebody else fucking eating, butt ass naked. If I see a chick with a nice ass, I'm gonna get a major hard on. Okay.
He's gonna lift the table up.
Exactly.
Oh.
Second of all, second of all, there's a lot of white guys over there.
Hey.
Okay. And the sad thing about it is, half them older guys got like the fucking the little freckles on their skin and stuff like that, and
Liver spots.
Yep.
and also some of them have hairy asses.
All right, but okay. So I raise this question with my boner.
Oh, here we go.
Why, in your right mind, would you be looking at a person of the same sex?
Bro.
They'll be
Are you
right
literally wait? Are you literally going to be sitting there in the middle of Paris? Okay.
First of all,
And I'm not talking about Paris Hilton. I'm talking Paris. All right. And scanning around the room while you're eating a plate of fettuccine Alfredo.
Bro.
Are you going to be looking at some old guy's liver spots from the
Fuck,
person
monsieur.
sitting behind you?
Bro, the shit's gonna be right in front of you.
I'm not going to want to be paying attention to the guys.
I won't be able to.
I'm going to be wanting to look at all the naked bitches that are sitting there eating their spaghetti, fucking the way they did in the movie.
I won't
in
be
the
able to
cartoon.
eat. First of all, I won't be able to eat anything because
They don't serve Italian food in France.
yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
They could.
Not all of them, but
But there is Italian cuisine in France.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is this, man. I just can't sit there butt naked with somebody else unless it's in my house or their house, butt naked eating. Because let's be real.
Okay, so then I kind of stretch this question to you then you know, and I'm gonna pass this I'm gonna pass this question around then. Okay, so obviously, Jim, are you opposed to eating in a naked restaurant?
Yes.
Okay, and you are opposed to a
I'm
naked
not
restaurant?
going there.
Okay, so now if you're opposed to eating or dining in a restaurant full of naked people, then how the fuck do you go to a naked beach?
I've never been to one.
I wouldn't go either.
Me either.
Not my thing.
I mean, put yourself in this perspective, okay? Let's say everybody is tremendously happy with their bodies. I know there's not one person that is in this room currently right now. But let's say you were in that right state of mind and said, hey, my balls and my cock need to see the light of day and get a little bit of color, okay? And you go to a nudist beach.
If I liked my body, then I would do it. But I'm a fat bastard now. So
But
I
no,
ain't doing
but
it.
put yourself in this perspective.
Listen.
If you're not going to go eat at a restaurant full of 98% naked people,
I have a hairy ass.
because slippers count as a 2%.
I have a
Okay?
hairy ass.
But that doesn't. That's not the point I'm trying to say
I
though.
don't give a shit.
So how do you? But so then how do? Okay, so then how do people survive going to a naked beach if they can't go to a naked restaurant?
I think I
They
probably
don't.
just.
And as you're walking through the naked beach, for example,
Lord have mercy.
are you really going to be looking at some old guy's fucking liver spots? Or are you going to be looking for that nice, tight, round, juicy, fucking female ass
Oh, of course, the female
on the
ass.
beach?
Of course, you'll see that. But see, sad thing about it is, you have to crawl through dirt just to get flowers.
Okay, so you're going to go through a minefield of 65-year-old men to go to that fucking 19-year-old fucking sweet pussy ass.
They're gonna be walking around, bro.
It doesn't
You're
matter.
gonna be like, oh my god. Oh
Okay,
my
listen,
God,
you know
oh
what?
my
The old guy, I remember it was in one of the Jackass movies. With the old guy, the Brazilian guy with the fucking, the Speedo. You remember, Jim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, or was it thong or something?
Yeah.
Okay, and everybody made fun of him, but you couldn't stop looking at him. You understand what I'm saying?
It's like a car crash.
So you deal with the joke to get to the punchline. Okay? That's the way it works. I'm not gonna be sitting there
That's why I
eating
just-
my.
That's why I just said, you got to crawl through dirt to get flowers.
I will
Hey.
listen. If I put myself in a naked restaurant, first off, I'm not gonna think of what people are thinking of me. I'm gonna personally think of where the hell is that perfect tit that I want to sit there and stare at while I'm eating my French toast. I'm sorry, my omelet.
I mean,
So wait. You mean to tell me you'll go in there naked?
Fuck yeah.
I mean,
With
there
pump her
are
ass?
what?
Think of it this way, okay? Put it in a different perspective. And I know people that are fucking watching this right now are laughing their ass off. But
I can't.
I
do
think of it this way.
I can't do it.
This is the cleanest version of porn you could ever have. A meal and a view. Think of it.
Dinner and a show.
Exactly the point. Exactly the point. If I have to wear little fuzzy slippers to walk around in this place, first off, nobody's gonna see my cock underneath the table unless I've got a hard on like a fucking this big to fucking raise the table up. Okay? So I'm sitting there and I'm eating and I'm scoping this place out, and for my luck, for the table opposite next to me, there could be the perfect pair of fun bags that I'm staring there and eating and staring at.
On a 56
You know?
chick.
I'm thinking about it. I could put myself in this
Hey.
this situation, you know. I go for a good tan. I go in, nobody will know the difference. I'm sitting there and I'm eating and staring at fun bags for my whole meal.
I have a hairy
perfect.
ass. I don't care. 'Cause if I sit down, they're gonna see the hair.
So
on my
you know
ass
what
and
we'll
shit.
do? We'll fucking nair you before you go in the restaurant.
Ah!
Okay? We will nair and make your ass prim and proper so you can go in the restaurant.
Electrolysis? No, I'm kidding.
No, I don't know. That shit hurts. People have told me that shit hurts, by the way. I've never tried it, but you know, whatever.
But there
All right.
are perks to a nudist beach. You can give the girl the breaded chicken cutlet. You know what that is?
Oh.
The breaded chicken cutlet is when
Have sex in the sand.
you have sex in the sand, you're on top of the girl, you pull your cock out, dip it in the sand, and then put it back in her.
Ew.
That's the breaded chicken cutlet.
I've heard it also notified as the breaded mozzarella.
Yes.
You know.
Jeez.
Oh yes. In my case. Yes.
So, do we have anything else, or we're just shooting the shit?
You've done that before?
No, my friend Darren, who does metal injection, the radio show.
Yeah, I know about it.
They do a thing called sexual jeopardy, and it's the whole thing like all the shit you read on Urban Dictionary, like what's the Arabian goggles.
Oh yeah, and what was it, Cleveland Steamer and the hot
yes,
pocket or something?
the
All right.
rusty
By the
trombone,
way, next week,
yeah, shit stained balls.
next week's show, we are doing trivia. Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, it is an ongoing trend in our network.
What kind of trivia we gonna do?
Okay, so
Anything goes. Viewers' choice trivia.
the other night, there was on the bedroom radio show religious trivia.
Ooh.
It went horribly wrong,
I wonder why.
Wendy Pack.
and I was not allowed to. I was not allowed to answer in the show
Why?
because it was a one-on-one match between Alex and Derek's brother Ian.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That was the complete and utter horror show. So what we are going to do next week is we're going to do our own Jeopardy trivia.
Were they arguing? Like,
No, they weren't arguing. Although the answers were pretty hilarious.
Uh-oh.
So we're gonna do trivia next week, I think. I have to download a really good trivia app. Actually, you know what? I could really fuck everybody over and get Trivial Pursuit out.
I'm like, you know, fuck everybody. I'm like, what? I was like, oh, fuck everybody.
I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna play Trivial Pursuit.
Yeah.
The game I have at the old man's house, Speak Out, with the little dental.
No, that's called Watch Your Mouth.
There's a new one from Hasbro called Speak Out that shameless plug to Joe Santagato that he partnered up with Hasbro and debuted it on a YouTube video.
Yeah, but we're not doing that.
Oh, how funny would that be?
We are not doing that. Actually, if you really want to get fucked up, if you get the wrong answer, you get a fucking clothespin to your nipple. And I'm the game show host.
That means you
so.
too, Helen.
Yeah, that's true. The females are included.
That's right.
No.
But in the essence of fairness, if she gets an answer wrong, with the other female in the room, whether it's you or Melissa or whoever, is the one who's
No, we're not going that far. I said a clothespin, not a fucking pair of pliers.
Oh my God.
What kind of sick shit are you into?
Oh my
Yeah, I know.
God.
Enzo's
That's
saying,
my friend from
Enzo is
Canada
saying
who
better.
did that
Everybody
too
better
with no
study.
nipple.
Fucking white people in Canada.
Hey,
Well,
at least they're not
wait,
boring.
hold on. So, if we can't do the clothespin to the nipple, then we have to come up with a better punishment for getting the answer wrong.
A hot poker in the ass.
No.
Mouth
That
drop.
first off, that would burn the hair in his ass off. So he couldn't fucking do
Singe
that.
my hairy ass.
A mouse drop.
Mouse trap? Fuck no, I'd rather take the clothespin.
Oh, jeez.
Mouse
The coke
trap.
was okay.
Ooh.
Hmm?
I think you got something there.
What?
The glue mouse trap, you pull it off.
No,
No,
because first off, it doesn't bother me. I've had it happen. It doesn't
Oh
bother.
my
That's a fucking pointless thing. It's either that, or they have that game where you get squirted in the face from the toilet.
Uh-huh.
Ew.
No.
No thanks.
No, it's there's an actual game that you roll
What
the
about
dice.
pie face?
No, I'm not going to. That's. What, you want to put down a tarp?
Only if it's poontang pie.
You want to put down a tarp? Go ahead, put down the tarp.
How about a cream pie?
You want a cream
Right in your
pie?
eye?
You like the cream pie?
Like fine your eye?
Honey, do you like a cream pie?
I don't know. All right.
You like a cream pie? What?
You know what? How about this?
Do you know what a cream pie is?
We put it up
When the guy
as
comes
opposed
inside the girl.
tomorrow
Oh.
in the group. We'll poll a punishment that is legitimate for getting the answer wrong. and let the viewers decide.
So our fate will be in the viewers.
The viewers will have your punishment fate.
A fart in the face?
Listen, nothing has fucking topped the fart that I had before we went on air.
Oh dear.
Okay? Because nobody expected me to get fucking smelly and loud on that fart. It was bad. Just let everybody know.
Stinks.
All
right.
He put some stank on it.
So, if we don't have any more material,
Well, what about that 10,000 calorie burger?
do you have a picture of the 10,000 calorie burger?
Instead of the
By the way, Janet, I actually like that pie game thing, but the problem is we don't have a table for anybody to, you know. And I'm not paying for fucking $30 worth of whipped cream to clean up. Sorry, that's just not happening.
Yeah, seriously.
Because I guarantee you, a lot of answers will be wrong. I'm just.
Especially, I am horrible at Trivial Pursuit.
I'm
Well-
decent, but not
I mean,
the
it depends on
greatest.
what
I
it
have the
is.
90s.
All right, you know
Trivial
what? Then
Pursuit
I brought this up on Derek's show. I'll ask the viewers, and then I'll ask you guys the same question, and hopefully the answer will come up at the same time. Okay, these are two particular questions that are Trivial Pursuit questions that I answered out of turn, but I still got the pieces for it. What do the letters GMT stand for?
Greenwich Median Time.
Okay, so hopefully they.
Well, here's the 10K calorie sandwich.
Let's show this to
Yeah,
them.
I would have got that wrong.
Oh my god. Ay, Dios
Okay.
mío.
And the second
That's what the
question.
Heart Attack Grill would sell.
Yeah.
The second question I have is this. What is the extreme distant relative of a pig?
Ooh. Extreme.
A rhino?
A boar.
I got
go
this
for the boar.
I got this
Warthog?
answer right, by the way.
Rhino?
Warthog.
No. It is the weirdest fucking thing, but I can guaranteely tell you.
A dog?
It's a hippopotamus.
Oh, what?
A hippo.
Oh, that makes sense.
And the only way to associate the two is the nasal area,
The snout.
the snout.
Right, and it won't be anything anyway.
So, yeah, imagine that. Sitting there out of turn, supposedly the stupidest person in the room gets those two questions right and wins the game. You know, we're going to have to come up with game show music for next week. That should be great. Yeah, Trivial Pursuit. What episode? Yes. The group plays Trivial Pursuit.
Hey. Wait, word from our sponsor.
Oh, yeah, we got to get another sponsor in before we...
Yes,
Are you going? Am I going? You want me to go? Okay. You know that time of year is coming up because we're now in February,
yeah.
and the day comes within like 13 days
Yup.
is a
Aye.
holiday which a lot of us in this group cherish, spend a lot of money on. Valentine's Day is coming.
I wouldn't say cherish, but
Me either.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
you cherish the quality time with your mate.
Not me. I'm single.
Me
Yeah,
too.
but you're a fucking whore. Anyway, but if you're not a fucking whore and you're a single old bastard like our friend Matt, call in or sign up for the Pain Train Pipe Bomb Romance Connection. We will connect you with some unfortunate bastard who has the same problem as you. Single, lonely,
And
masturbate to a fucking magazine.
Hey,
Oh.
hey. I do porn videos, not magazines.
Again, you're a fucking whore.
Yes. No, it's fucking whore.
But the Pain Train Romance Connection sponsors Pain Train Pipe Bomb.
I'm the first contestant.
And we're not showing Matt again.
Yeah,
That's just obscene.
that's easy on the eyes.
Says who?
I think Enzo's leaving. All right, well. All right, so we get that in. Should we lead out with the new thing?
Yes.
All right, so say your final word real quick, and we'll lead out with the finish, and we're done. got better sound effects than the phone tonight. Holy shit.
Apparently.
Ha ba la ba la ha la ba la ba la. What the fuck that was just now? What the fuck?
Damn, I thought you were gonna do the fucking the Sunji thing.
That's we have to record it all.
Yeah, that's next week, huh?
All right.
I will do it next week, my friend.
Ah!
There you go.
I will do it next
Oh
week.
boy.
I will do it many, many times next week.
Many, many waves.
Many, many times next week.
Oh man, I wanted to. You know what? Fuck it. Forgot it.
Besides, I don't think anybody.
I forgot. I posted that the article and I didn't read it. Fuck.
Oh, we can always see that for next week.
Fuck us.
That's okay.
All right. Sorry.
I was busy yesterday with the Bell Let's Talk initiative. Oh well.
Gotta lick your ear.
All right. So, if we have any other final words, I'm just gonna fucking click out to the bomb thing.
Yes.
I guess
You guys.
Thank you. Good night.
Have a great weekend.
All right.